I am actually going to film this little segment out of order. I want to put this at the beginning of the vlog, but I wanted to go ahead and tell you this before it gets buried at the end of the vlog and you don't see this. But this is the last weekly vlog before I go on vacation, if Irma doesn't mess things up. So I just want to go ahead and let you guys know that I am, in theory, going on vacation. And I'm doing a trip announcement video on Friday, so if the trip is still on, I will give all of my trip details then. But I just want to let you guys know that during this fall trip, I go ahead and take a legit YouTube vacation. I think I only take 2 YouTube vacations a year, and one is the fall trip and one is right after Vlogmas. So this is my YouTube vacation. There will not be any videos for next Monday, next Friday, or the following Monday. And then I should be back the following Friday. That also means that I might be replying to comments, but I might not be as readily available as usual because I do try to give myself a full mental break because this is my passion. I love you guys so much. I love creating the videos, but it still takes a lot of work, and it's still, sometimes you just need a vacation from everything, even your passion. So my fall trip is my vacation. Hello everyone, it is Saturday. It is a new week. Who knows what this week is going to hold in Texas, but our plated box just arrived, so life is getting somewhat back to normal. FedEx is running at least. I don't think I've slept well in over a week now. It's just been dreams about flooding and dreams about avalanches, and just my brain has not calmed down from last week's events yet. It's still very anxious and worked up, even though I feel calm. I guess there's enough pent-up stress. How is that ear doing? I feel like your ears keep getting pointier and pointier. Oh, okay. Well, that's cute. And the plop. Pretty much recovered from the hurricane at this point. Obviously, I still have a little bit more to deal with. When I was pulling up the carpets yesterday, I kind of cheated and just put them out our front door. So probably tomorrow, when I'm not quite so sore, I'm going to have to drag carpets to the end of the road, and they're going to be really stinky, and I'm not looking forward to that whatsoever, but it is what it is. But aside from that, we've still been dealing with the family issues that I kind of mentioned 2 weeks ago. There's some family health issues going on. So I feel like I want to kind of address what those are, just so that it's not ambiguous, but without going into too much detail, because the only reason why I'm bringing it up is because it has become somewhat more public knowledge, so I think I'm okay talking about it. The very short version is that a couple weeks ago, Mike's brother was diagnosed with cancer. So we've been in the process of getting him figured out and getting a diagnosis of his actual type of cancer and figuring out the treatment plan and everything. He started chemo today. So that's all I'm going to talk about it. I don't want to go into the details because it's his personal life, but he made it public through Facebook that this is going on. So I feel okay, at the very least, just telling you what's happening so you kind of know what's going on in the background. He is back in Houston right now. He normally lives in Washington, D.C., but he is back in Houston for treatment. So there will be times where I'm not filming because we're just, doing stuff with him and taking care of him and making sure he's all good. So at least now when I mention, like, we've got this going on, you guys know, and it's not a big mystery where you're thinking of all the different possibilities that it could be. But just know that that's happening behind the scenes, and any positive thoughts or vibes or prayers you want to send our way, we will gladly take them and pass them on to Jeff, and that is where we're at right now. He started chemo today, so it's been a crazy month has been, that's an understatement. It's been a crazy, insane month. There's Foster just sunbathing. It's crazy because I'm editing our hurricane footage right now, and to look outside and see how sunny it is, and Foster just enjoying his grass time. Pretty funny. And there was school. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. Look at these 3. It's so precious. All of this space. All of these different areas to lay. And they're all next to each other. Wow. I was like, I see Ash. I see Foster. Where's Kobe? Oh, hi. Oh, hi. Wow. Wow. So, somewhat back to normal. Tonight, I am making curried lamb tacos with cabbage slaw and cilantro lime yogurt. Here's our dinner. They look super delicious. I'm excited. So, welcome to our new living room. Just went ahead and moved that sofa. So, we have a little block, and we can just pretend this side of the room isn't happening right now. So it's our little cozy area. Today was my somewhat relaxation day. I was still editing, but today was the relaxation day. Recovering from being sore from doing the carpet pulling. Tomorrow I get to finish and actually clean the house and get somewhat prepared for normal life because I go back to work on Tuesday. Hello everyone. Another day, another very sweaty Liz. So I just moved the carpet when everything was going on. We just pulled up the carpet and basically put it out our front door. And we're waiting to figure out from insurance what we needed to do. And basically the response was that we needed to save like a square of the carpet and a square of the padding. And then the rest we can throw away. So I just took all the carpet down to the curb. And it wasn't that bad to take it down. I used a hand truck and it only took me like 3 trips, but it's just like August in Texas, so immediately went to this. But that is done. We've got our little square saved. We'll see if insurance is going to cover it. I think I'm going to clean the house a little bit while I'm already sweaty and then take a shower. But Mike is over with his mom again because she's not feeling well. And Jeff is at chemo. So, crazy. Life is crazy. So that's what I'm doing right now. Or never mind, I won't clean because our power will go out. I did see like an energy truck go by, so they're probably turning off power in order to help turn on other people's power, is my assumption. But I don't know if that's how that works. But can't vacuum or do laundry or do the things I was planning on doing if we don't have power. I know it will wear off, but you have those times where every time you complain about a trivial matter, you feel guilty about it because you know people have it so much worse than you. And it's just part of the human condition that obviously you're going to want to complain about the hardship that you're going through. And then you have a reality check of, oh God, like I'm being really stupid. Like I can sweat a little bit and deal with losing power for 10 minutes when there's been people that haven't had it for a week. And I know that eventually wears off, but I'm in that mode right now where I feel like I know that my feelings are valid and I know I'm allowed to have feelings and complaints too, but I feel quite a bit of guilt about it whenever I do because I'm like, Liz, stop. Like there's people that have it so much worse. Just deal, you know? So that's pretty much my internal dialogue happening all the time is just deal, Liz. You'll be okay. So power came back and some cleaning house, and I just want to show you guys, this is the massive binder of recipes we have from Plated Now. So I organized them by variety a while back, and so then you can just flip through and find the recipes you want. But I mean, we've had over 100 recipes at this point because we've been doing it for a year now, and it's a ton. And this is all just plated. I do have a section for HelloFresh in the very back. But these are all the different things we made in the past year. So nothing else buying those boxes. It's like, you know, you're building a cookbook and I've gone back and redone recipes, so we love them. All right, so I just cleaned the living room. Look at these pretty puppers. I bet you guys are exhausted now. I bet you guys are exhausted. So I just vacuumed everything, dusted everything, got everything to a pretty nice order, like everything is orderly again, everything behind me is orderly again. I even organized the games so they look better. I just feel better. Everything's cleaner, everything's organized. Tried to remove as much dog hair as possible, which is a never-ending battle. We actually kind of like the new arrangement. Obviously it's a lot of sofas for one room because it's kind of a giant open room, but we never ever ever use this sofa because it's just like against the wall. It's not very comfortable, but in this spot it's actually comfortable because you can kind of lay out and watch TV. So I don't know what we'll do. I don't think we're gonna have this furniture for that much longer, but if we're replacing the flooring, then the new furniture is gonna have to go on the back burner for some other day in the future because we'll be investing our money in the flooring. But for now, we're pretty content with it. If we're gonna have that as our flooring for who knows how long, at least we've got a comfortable living space in the meantime. So I'm gonna go take a shower and have some lunch. Oh guys, I feel human again. I'm a real person. Showered, did makeup, the whole 9 yards. Life starting to feel somewhat normal again. Gonna be a while before it's 100% back to normal, as I talked about in the last vlog that you guys saw about this all stuff. So it's gonna be a while, but feel a little more human.
What do you have there, Bear?
You wanna make sure that everyone knows that you have it, huh? He was like shoving it on Ash's back, like, here, look what I have. Look, it's really fun. Look. About right. Ash is like, I know, Mom. This is annoying. So we are settling in for a little movie night. We're gonna finally watch Guardians of the Galaxy 2. Yay! Snuggles. Finally. The side eye, though. Hashtag side eye. Is that our dog has a squeaker face? Alright, Guardians of the Galaxy 2 time. Colby's got the annoying little brother thing down. He is a pro. Oh my gosh. That's too much, Colby. Ash needed his personal space. So I went in the kitchen to get a snack and Colby was laying right here. And then I came in to find this. Apparently he jumped up there and just shimmied his way in. Foster's been sitting there the whole time. Apparently Colby shimmied his way in there and Foster's just like, alright, fine, I'll use your butt as a pillow. Oh my god, Colby. Already, oh no, wow. Oh man, they got slammed this time. There's like something in the tree up there. Yeah. I don't know if it's a picnic table. I'm pretty sure there's a picnic table up in the tree. Crazy. So all of this was underwater. Oh, there's still water there actually. And the ditches hasn't left yet. Oh my god. That's our favorite chimichurris. Very flooded. I don't know how high it got over here, but oh, I can kind of tell in those bushes.
Yep.
Not as high as expected, actually.
Well, they're up a good ways. Yeah.
No, that car was still there. Wow. Wow. Outside Randall's.
Well, yeah, they were doing all the food.
Yep.
Food drive stuff over here.
Well, I was looking at the massive piles of trash, actually, but...
Oh, yeah, that too.
Goodness.
Free gas.
Yeah, still a little high.
Yeah, but consider this was underwater.
Yeah.
It's a lot of... Yeah,
These hotels just flooded a year ago. We're not much worse this time. Wow. Wow. They're up to the 3rd floor on that one.
Wow.
Crazy.
Discount mattresses, babe.
Chewies. Lost a piece of the bridge.
Yep.
The train tracks are still there, but the bridge is gone. Wow. Guys, it is Tuesday and I am on my way back to work. So life is getting somewhat back to normal here. However, Hurricane Irma now is headed towards Florida. It's a category 5, and so just getting over my stress levels of Harvey and now starting to feel stressed about all my friends and family in Florida, and it keeps going farther west. So mainly worried about Florida, but you never know. You never know. Tomorrow, Colby goes in to get fixed. So tomorrow is the big day where he's getting snipped. So Mike's taking him early in the morning, and he'll be having his surgery tomorrow. Keep you guys posted, but he's gonna have to have the cone of shame. The cone of shame. Many of you probably know, pumpkin spice comes out in the US on September 1st. However, I was in the middle of finishing up a hurricane on September 1st, and all of our Starbucks have been closed until today. It's the little things, guys. Mike dropped Colby off at the vet to get his surgery and saw that the Starbucks was open and brought me home pumpkin spice latte. Pumpkin spice latte tay. It is fall. It is almost Horror Nights time, and I have pumpkin spice latte. It's gonna be a good day. It is Wednesday evening. I am home from work, and I am so happy to report that it feels like it's fall outside. Was a cold front. Cold. But it is fall outside today. It is like 82 degrees, but it's dry air. There's a breeze. Light feels different. I had pumpkin spice this morning. Fall is here, y'all. And aside from a huge amount of stress from Irma that's causing me to freak out for everybody except for my parents. My parents are actually on vacation, so they will miss the storm. Thankfully, they knew it was coming before they went on vacation, so they were able to board up their house and everything, but they are fine. I don't have to worry about them. Aside from that, Colby also got fixed today, so I am about to put on my Zumba clothes because miraculously, Zumba is happening today, and I so need some Zumba. It's been like 2 months? Almost 3 months since I've done Zumba, and a little physical exercise, a little Zumba seems like the perfect thing that I need right now. So I'm going to change into my gym clothes. Mike is over at his parents' house with Colby. I'm going to go see them and then go Zumba.
I'm
so
not here for your entertainment.
Poor Colby with his cone.
I'm not here for your entertainment.
He's so sad. His little shaved patch. I'm sorry, Colby. He's just whining. He's so sad. Oh, God. Alright guys, it's Zumba time! Yay! I'm happy when you know how long it's been since I've been in Zumba, because now I come out of Zumba and it's dark. Or mostly dark. So, you know, it's been a long time, but feel good. I'm sore from, I think I pulled a muscle in my left hamstring when I was pulling out the carpet last week, so I've been struggling, just kind of hobbling around. So some of that was kind of hard with an injured hamstring, but I tried my best, and it felt good to have a workout in, so heading home. Halloween stuff is out. It's my happy time. It's really cute. Oh my goodness, guys. I am just so excited I had to come out and film outside because it feels like fall. So we may have had terrible weather last week, and I may be really worried about Hurricane Irma heading to Florida right now. The little things in life make you happy, and right now it's the fact that it feels like fall. It is less than 80 degrees, even though the sun hasn't gone down yet. The air has a little bit of a crisp feel to it. You're looking at my trash can right now. I'm sorry, there's not really anything pretty back here to look at. That's a little prettier. There, you can look at the dirty pool. Yeah, I'm pretty ecstatic right now that, and I'm pretty sure it's a really good thing because I think this cold front is what's keeping Hurricane Katia from coming up our direction, because this cold front came through. That was the rain we had the other night. I think I already talked about this, but anyway. Colby's still over with Mike's parents. Mike just went over and took him some food and went to check on him. Jeff is watching him for us in the meantime. Just because Mike had physical therapy today and I've been at work and stuff, so we didn't want to leave him here by himself. So Jeff's been keeping an eye on him for us. He's been wearing the cone of shame. He's very sad about it. But I think Mike and I are going to actually go out and get dinner. First time since his surgery, because he's been too uncomfortable to go out and eat somewhere. But he had physical therapy today and they changed his brace and he seems to want to go out somewhere. I've got like a bajillion different plated and HelloFreshes to make, but if he wants to go out, we will go out. So I think you've had dinner. I think you're lying to me, and I think you're about to nibble my arm when I touch you because you're hyped. Yep, called it. Do I know my dog or do I know my dog? You're hyped. You nibble arms when you're hyped, aren't you? It's okay. It's okay, little bean. So I brought in the ottoman for Mike to prop his leg on. And Ash was like, why, thank you. Thank you for bringing this in my new perch so I can be king of the office. He literally, as soon as I brought it in, he jumped up there and then just started laying down. It's like, why, thank you. I needed another spot to lay in here. The sofa and the dog bed weren't enough. I am king of the office. That was for Dad, not for you, silly. That wasn't for you. All right. Foster has an eye issue. We don't know what's going on, but he has a very sad eye. His right eye is actually less red than it was earlier, but he's been blinking a lot. He's been kind of goopy. He's got an upset eye. Well, guys, it is Friday, and the week after the storm is almost done. On my way into work now, and I am just exhausted. I keep having dreams about hurricanes and flooding, and Hurricane Irma is not helping with that right now. It's definitely a lot of stress having Irma right after Harvey and kind of worried about everybody else that I love because almost all of my friends and family live in Florida. And Irma seems hell-bent on taking out the entire state. So hey guys, I just filmed my Horror Nights video. I finally got around to it. That's going up tomorrow. Or it's my plan at least. I'd rather go ahead and get it out. So if you guys are watching this hurricane right now and freaking out, at least you have a little bit of Horror Nights to distract yourself with, because I know I was distracting myself with YouTube videos last week and I don't know why. I'm trying to fix this tripod with one hand. So, as you probably saw in that video, I'll show you here, look at the new addition to the family. If you didn't watch the video, I'll put this clip of what Mike just did right now because it was hysterical, but this is what just happened. My new camera has arrived! Epic. Epic delivery. Hey, we have a new member of the family. We'll talk more about that in my weekly vlog, but haha, my camera arrived. The camera that I am currently filming on is my Sony RX100 Mark IV. And I've had this camera for 2 years. Mike got it for me specifically for Halloween Horror Nights because it films amazingly in low light. However, it has been beaten up for 2 years now. You guys remember during Vlogmas, it fell out of the little handheld tripod I had, and the screen's been kind of busted ever since. And then recently, it's been doing weird things where I keep having to reformat the card that's in there. It's not saving the right way, and then just the past few weeks, started doing whatever I turn it on, the lens doesn't open the whole way, so I have to like click the lens open. I'm just getting the feeling that it's on its last legs, which 2 years for a vlogging camera is the longest I've ever had a vlogging camera, because usually they're only like $200 little cameras and you beat the crap out of them vlogging every day. I did try to protect this one quite a bit my first year I had it, and then once it kind of fell off the tripod, then I was like, oh well. Oh well. But with my trip coming up, if my trip is still happening very soon, I wanted to make sure that I had a camera that functioned, and so I have gone with the G7X Mark II this time around. So my reasoning with that is, one, the G7X is a good $200 cheaper than the Sony and did not really feel like spending the full amount on another Sony. Two, the main features about this camera that, aside from the low light, the features that made it so much better than the G7X is that it films in 4K. Well, I've used the 4K twice. I used it in my very first Halloween Horror Nights video when I had this camera. It takes up so much space on the memory card, and then it takes so much space on your computer, and my computer is from 2012, and it was just so much for my computer to try to handle. My computer did not like it at all. So in the end, I decided I didn't think the footage was that much better that I needed to film 4K. So I've been doing 1080p 60 ever since. And then the third thing is that most of my friends have the G7X. I see their vlogs all the time, and personally I like the color in the G7X better than the Sony. I think the Sony kind of makes things look drab. I think it kind of washes things out. It might be a more realistic picture of real life, but I prefer the sunny, bright version of life that the Canon gave. So I'm still planning on taking both of these cameras on a trip. I'm still planning to take the Sony to Horror Nights because I know it does such a good job in the low light. And I also know that it's already beaten up. So if anything crazy happens at Horror Nights, it's already beaten up. So can't get much worse, right? Knock on wood. That's my Christmas and birthday from Mike, is this camera. So got that ahead of time for my trip and good to go with that. So here's a little care package of goodies from Dave and Steffi. We got a postcard. Hopefully I'll get to go see that in person someday. Got a little postcard, adorable. And then this sounds awesome. I am really excited to try this later. Really? I'm not even eating dinner. And then they got us some Pebbles, chocolate flavor Pebbles, which, oh my goodness! Not for puppers, but Pebbles. And then I am very intrigued by these because it looks like they're colorless Skittles. I have never seen these before, but yeah, so you'd never know what flavor you're gonna get. They still have, the Skittles in England are still lime and not green apple. That makes me so happy because lime was my favorite and I got really angry when they changed it to green apple in the States. So I won't ever know when I'm getting a lime, but I'll be very happy about it. So thank you for the goodies. I'm very sad to say that our trips are not overlapping this fall. So we're not going to get to see them unless for some reason my trip gets rescheduled thanks to Irma, but no s'mores time this year. But hopefully we'll see them next year in some capacity somewhere. Okay, so we went over to Mike's parents. We celebrated his dad's birthday. We had cake, and now I'm gonna make dinner. Seared steak with mashed potatoes. So there's Mike's. This one was hard to make pretty, but I tried. I needed smaller plates, I think. There's Mike's. Mine is really not pretty, but I'm sure it's gonna taste delicious. So I know I've got a long way before we actually know where this hurricane's going because it keeps moving farther and further west. But just if you want to know what my stress level is right now, this square, that's my home county. So right in here is basically my hometown. So the current projection has the eye going basically right over my hometown, which is where my parents' house still is. Like I mentioned to you guys before, my parents are actually in Michigan right now, so I don't have to worry about them being physically there. However, the house is still there. Like, our house is still there. They put up their storm shutters and stuff, but yeah, we're still worried about potential damage. You never know about trees, like that kind of thing. Hopefully, you know, we've got storm shutters, so windows should be fine, but it's just a lot. It's a lot to just go through Harvey and go through all that stress and now be concerned about my parents' house. And then, not to mention just my parents' house with the eye going that way. That also means all my friends in Bradenton, obviously Brittany, Jordan, Kyle, all of them are in harm's way. I know Cole and Brandon both evacuated to different areas, but Brittany, Kyle, and Jordan are also in that area. And my job in Sarasota is still there, and it is right on the bay. So I am concerned for them. I'm watching this like a hawk, just like everybody else, so it's just too much. Hey guys, so it is Saturday. I decided to not finish the vlog last night because there's no point. I'm going to finish it today. I'm going to show you my new camera because this is the end of the weekly vlogs for a couple weeks, so might as well show you guys this stuff now and also document the stress I'm having over Hurricane Irma. So here is the new camera. Let's open her up. It's definitely a different feel already, I can tell, from the camera I have right now. Hey, there you are. That's what the current camera. So I'm gonna look around at this a little bit and see how I feel. It feels bigger, but not any heavier, so that's good. Not sure how I feel about this sticking out. I feel like that's going to be a little bit of a problem. I've had these buttons fall off before on previous Canon cameras from having it stick out, but time to feel it out. Alright, testing the new camera out here. See what I think. Like that. That looks really good. See, I like the color a lot better in this. Okay, obviously that's a little blown out, but I am staring directly at the sun right now. Yep. This just looks way better color-wise so far. So, obviously I'll keep trying this out when I'm at Disney and see how that goes. So anyway, I just wanted to come outside and give this a little test and see what I thought. I will be enjoying using this at Disney and see what I think there. The color is definitely much more bold on it. So here's what it looks like in the usual spot, or the new usual spot. Foster wants to see. Hi. Everyone say hi to Foster. Foster has kind of a weird thing going on with his eye over here, so we think I have to take him to the vet tomorrow. But look, there's you in the new camera. Yeah, so this eye is having something going on, little bud. There's something going on. Colby's still over with the grandparents and Jeff, kind of letting Jeff have a pupper to cuddle over there. And we might swap him out. We might take Colby back and send Ash over there a little while because Ash is technically Jeff's dog. Yeah, I just want to do one more test inside to see what it looked like in here and give it a go. For direct comparison, this is what the Sony looks like in the same spot. And I think you can easily tell the color change. I just don't know why the Sony makes everything kind of washed out in yellow. Oh, now not even focused. Washed out and yellowish is kind of the Sony's deal. So, not a big fan of the color on this one. It's a hard life, Foster. Oh. Oh, little bean. Oh my gosh, he's like leaning back towards you. Dads, I need a headrest. Thank you. Oh, you're ridiculous, pupper. Look what just showed up in the mail. I might not have been able to be there in person, but I'm at least able to order the shirt online. Poor Universe of Energy. But yay, new shirt. So I've started playing Destiny 2. And it's spoopy. And I'm having to do these missions by myself. And I don't like it. I don't like it.